I mean, there's a lot of, I would have to go through a lot of difficult things to explain all of this, but basically what we have come to in studying on this matter for something like 20 years or 25 years, and I've been working on it somewhat longer, what we have basically come up with, Professor Flusser of the university, David Bivens, some of the other people that I've worked with, we have basically come to this conclusion. There was an original story written in Hebrew of the life of Jesus.
We don't know who wrote that, though.
By Matthew.
Oh, by Matthew.
But it is not our Matthew, I'm afraid.
Oh, another Matthew.
It is the original Matthew. Let's put it that way.
Oh, I see.
You see, the titles of our Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John, are all, if you'll notice, the Gospel of Matthew, the Gospel of St. Mark, the Gospel of St. Luke, the Gospel of St. John, and so on. These titles came to the books probably sometime in the 2nd century. The books themselves do not tell who wrote them. You can read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You'll never find their names written in any of these books as writers, as the writers of these books. So, I mean, the idea, the word gospel came to what we call the Gospels, not as an original title, but from the Gospel of Mark, the beginning of the Gospel of Jesus Christ, it says in the Gospel of Mark. And the Greek fathers came to a point at which they took this expression, the gospel, the beginning of the gospel, they dropped the beginning, and then they said the Gospel of Matthew, the Gospel of Mark, the Gospel of Luke, the Gospel of John, because there were no names.
Now, in the case of John, though, isn't it pretty clear that John the Beloved did write the Gospel of John?
Even in the 130 AD and earlier than that, there were questions by Papias and other bishops, Greek bishops and others, questioning who was the earliest, what was the best tradition about how these books were written.
What it should say is just the story of Jesus.
Well, actually, that's what it does say, you see.